Hello, everyone. Welcome back. Today, I would like to talk about failure in the practice. What happens when we fail, why we fail, and how we can treat failure. So, you have an unskillful habit that you keep coming back to, or you have a distraction that you keep running back to when you should be practicing present moment awareness, or just generally, there's a bad habit that you keep coming back to, and you fail to break it, or you fail to stop doing it. So I want to talk about what happens when this happens, when that sense of failure produces either disappointment, shame, or guilt within oneself. Now, with disappointment, shame, or guilt, most people will push that feeling away. They will push the feeling of disappointment, shame, or guilt away by either running to another distraction or doing another unskillful habit. People do this all the time. So, what we should rather do is stay with the shame, stay with the sense of disappointment. Don't try and push it away, don't run away from it. Sit with it, watch it, observe it, and experience it fully. Don't shy away from it. The reason we try to run away with it is because it's uncomfortable. We don't like it, so we want to escape it, like any uncomfortable feeling. But as a method of practice for improving as a cultivator, I would strongly suggest that you sit, watch, and experience that sensation, that emotion fully. Don't run away from it. And the reason why is because when we experience this disappointment or shame fully, we will remember that next time. So when we come to do that unskillful habit again, or we run to our favourite distraction, whatever it may be, we remember the disappointment in ourselves that we felt last time, and we don't want to experience that again. So rather than doing the habit, hopefully, eventually, we make a better choice. We make a better choice to not do that thing that we know that we shouldn't do. Because deep down we know we shouldn't do it. It doesn't matter what the unskillful habit is, or what the distraction is. So the examples are many and varied. It could be a habit that causes harm to yourself and causes harm to others, or potentially causes harm to others, that creates a stronger sense of guilt or shame. It could be something small that you brush off. and go, oh, well, it's not that bad. I'll just give up today and try again tomorrow. If we keep thinking like that, we'll never get there. So it always comes back to watching yourself, knowing who you are, and trying to be better. Now, if it's something really bad, I mean, this is for cultivators, so I'm assuming that if you're watching this video, you already do some sort of method of practice that's positive, that's good for you, and you're already on the journey of trying to do better anyway. So hopefully it's unlikely that you're doing anything that is really bad, like criminal, drugs or alcohol or something like that. But it is possible. It is possible. Even the greatest cultivators get corrupted and fail. And again, it always comes back to that thing, can you live with it? Or the better question is, how do you live with it? How do you live with yourself? Can you ask yourself that question? How do you live with yourself? You either live with yourself by, as I said before, running to another distraction to escape the discomfort, the uncomfortable feeling of shame and disappointment, or you take responsibility for your actions, for yourself, and you look at yourself. And quite often as a cultivator, you'll make a little vow not to do that again. Now, you may fail again, and the cycle will repeat, but hopefully, eventually, you'll overcome that. And when you do, the whole point again is that you can rest in the present moment with more peace and tranquility, more equilibrium within yourself, and you are a pleasant place to be. You're a good place to be. Your mind and body is a nice place to rest. So, just to recap, failure of doing an unskillful habit or running to a distraction is normal. It's going to happen. We need to be able to accept it when it happens and sit with the feeling of disappointment, shame, or guilt until it passes. Remember that feeling when we come to do the habit again, and do our best to make a better choice when it comes to going one way or the other, even if it's difficult. Hopefully the feeling of disappointment in yourself is stronger than the feeling of not doing the habit, because not doing the habit is a difficult feeling in itself as well. But it's definitely something we need to overcome. So don't be too hard on yourself when you fail. have a level of acceptance. And resolve not to do it again. Okay, I hope that helps. As always, keep going. It's difficult, it's challenging, but the work is important. So I'd encourage you all to just keep moving forward. Thank you for listening, and I'll see you on the next one.